Welcome back to EXO with another video creatively titled Mean Tweets.
Patrick McCrun. Jordi's argument is so fascinatingly misinformed and ignorant, I want to punch the screen in the hope that it miraculously dents his fat head. Bear in mind, not me saying this.
Well, mister.
Bear in mind, not me saying this. Patrick McCrun is saying he wants to dent your fat head.
The thing is, though, in this world, Laurence, you can't put your own identity to your opinions. You know what I mean? I'm going to be wrong sometimes. Absolutely. And even if I'm right or wrong, I don't really mind that he doesn't like me in my fat head.
Yeah. Do you think, though, that...
And I don't like his last name. But you did once leave a comment on a YouTube video which got read out by two successful people. Wonderful. Why is Laurence always pouting like a babe station girl?
Okay, you caught me. First of all, it's because I was stung by a wasp on the lift when I was a kid, and I'm very conscious that my mouth slants to one side. So the wasp got caught in there.
Oh,
bang.
Boom.
Instant Botox.
Kim Kardashian, if you're watching, save herself a bit of cash.
Will Bourne says, I think I developed a tumour watching how brainless True Jordi is. Learn some physics.
Yeah.
Van Allen.
And to be fair to him, my science teacher said the same thing. Chose a sex life instead. Which one was more important? You'd be the judge of that when you're leaving comments at 4 a.m. on the EXO YouTube channel. Well done to you.
Do you still think the moon landing was faked?
I 100% think the moon landing was faked. 100%. EXO's big family holiday. This has actually made me laugh. I mean, all the lads are pretty odd in their own way, but Laurence is a f***ing weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's a good one.
Don't even need to reply. Don't need to reply to that.
For the love of Christ, please, I beg you, do not let Laurence commentate on a boxing match again.
Fair play. I mean, I gave it my best shot. Face punch, innit? There are loads of other people out there, though, because post-fight, commentator came over to me and went, love to get to know you.
Pass that on to me.
Sorry, I went to pass it on to Brian. He went, no, and just walked away laughing.
You comment.
Really weird. True Jordi is the size of my entire family put together. Depends how big his family are, really.
I'm 23 stone, so if he's 7 stone and his mum and dad are also 7 stone, then that's possible. Although anorexia isn't encouraged. We don't encourage that. Get yourself to...
What? Doctor?
No, just a Tesco. Probably helps.
If you've got anorexia, get yourself to the nearest Tesco.
I'm encouring eating, if that's the case. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, if anyone should be encouraging eating.
Swear this channel sometimes feel like Laurence is trying to be a BTEC Casey Neistat.
Fair play.
All right.
Guilty. I want to live in a
Casey?
city and be free and happy. What's wrong with that? Just because you're a BTEC commenter from a True Jordi video doesn't mean that, you know, you should bring your misery into my life.
Would you like to whiz around New York on a skateboard?
I'd love to whiz around New York on a skateboard. Brian is literally the definition of gammon.
What's gammon?
Gammon became a popular insult in 2018, used to describe middle-aged or older white men on the political right or who supported Brexit. It is in reference to the pink colour of their skin when emotional.
I've got a tan. I can't, it's not my fault.
But what about your far-right leanings?
What would I be called?
A libertarian.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd say so.
Whatever Joe Rogan is, Brian's that. Used to be a big fan of Jordi, as he represented a normal geezer who was honest. However, he's really changed the more successful he's become, and not in a good way. I know Brian's.
What way?
You're just more of a...
I was always a...
Yeah, that's what I think a lot of people don't realise.
Literally, you go back to my old videos, I was an arrogant, cocky...
Yeah.
That's just been reinforced by success.
Yeah.
Proving I was right the whole time.
And that's what most people sort of don't see behind the scenes, is that...
But I've never been humble. Oh, please accept my opinion. I said in my first video on Night Ranger, I said, I hope you're better at shooting the gun than you are the football, because you're Does that sound like someone who's unsure of himself? God, Laurence is annoying. And this genuinely was from Statman Dave.
Well, I mean, it's along the lines of takes one to know one, really, isn't it? You're a professional at this. Wall of number 8. Off, Dave.
Robots can be referees.
I tell you what, I'm going to invent a robot which will insert you back up your own arse. That's what I'm doing.
Doc Pepper said, wait, is this a documentary about the fight or Jordi? Lol. It was a mix of both. Did you not understand the narrative, you dumb...
What the f***ing doc was, right, was me exploiting the fact that two of the biggest YouTubers in the world were about to fight each other and giving people a chance to get to know somebody else.
Yeah.
Who also needs subscribers.
Yeah. Jordi is the most talented guy Jordi knows.
I am pretty talented.
Do you look in the mirror and go, I know of no one more talented than I?
No. Good at picking things up, though. I can pick things up well and just... Yeah. Laurence is the most sophisticated, but wears the most childish clothes.
I have been accused of wearing childish clothes. My style is minimal. I don't like too much design, and when I do have design, then it'll be everywhere. It won't be just in one small little place. I love the way that French people wear their t-shirts. You can just go and just walk around Paris sometimes and they'll just...
I never in my life, when we sat down, thought that you'd come up with, I love the way French people wear their t-shirts.
I do.
This is what you're weird, son.
King Shola 14 says, I say this as a Newcastle fan, genuinely. I'd rather go for a beer with Mike Ashley than that true Geordie bloke.
I would rather him go for a beer with Mike Ashley.
Me as well, actually, yeah.
Than meet me too. Laurence has bottom set PE written all over him.
Untrue. I was actually the bottom of the top set.
And that was only because the teacher was worried you'd get bullied by all the bad kids in bottom set.
Actually, no, it was because I was good, too good for all f***ing idiots in bottom set. What are we playing? Hockey or football? True Jordi talks like a man who needs his hard drive seized. What would people find if they seized your hard drive?
A lot of boring stuff. It would be some like really crap old edits of videos and some like pictures of me when I was younger. Really.
Ooh, for your wanks.
Not really.
Right, yeah.
Just memories.
Yeah. Robin Banks says, True Geordie boxing? Lol. His fitness, even Joe Weller could knock him out.
I mean, I'm definitely not as fit as Joe Weller.
No, because Joe Weller's fit.
I mean, if someone could make a throw round with me, they'd probably beat me. But that round would be a very hard round.
And a flurry. A McFlurry for you.
I wish Lawrence's neighbour had followed through with his threats.
Wow.
That is harsh.
I used to have a neighbour in a flat, threatened me, said he had a gun, said if I had another man in the room who was a friend, man should not lie with man. And he said I should be stoned. And he came in, he just went, I'm just saying it helps.
Laurence is the type of guy to wear a t-shirt when he goes in the pool.
Yeah, it's a French thing. I love the way they wear them.
That's how the French wear it.
Yeah.
Laurence is the type of guy to close the drawer with his hip. I don't know why that's funny.
Yeah, it's true though, isn't it?
So funny.
If I've taken all the pans out, I'm taking them back over. Just go, oh, better close that.
I don't know why this is funny.
Yeah.
Laurence is the type of guy to bring his own Bunsen burner to school.
Oh, I didn't bring it to school. I just left it in the cupboard.
But you were. I got no doubt that the teachers genuinely looked, because your dad was a teacher, so teachers would have loved you.
Right.
That goes hand in hand.
It was also because I was just genuinely funny in class. They'd often look over and go, "You've got to stop. We won't learn anything, Laurence." And I go, "Fine."
Laurence is the type of guy to say trick when a kid says trick or treat.
Yeah.
Laurence.
To be fair, that is exactly what I would do, and then I'd punch them in the face.
This is funny. Yeah, these are so shit, but they still make me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Laurence is the type of guy to be asked by his girlfriend if he fancies a quickie, and his reply is, it's pronounced quiche.
Good.
Oh,
The
good times.
funny thing,
good
all right,
times.
mate, that's slam that down there. So
You've got a new one anyway.